Welcome back to Daytime, everybody. Listen, you know, one of the great things about doing this show is the interesting people we get to meet.
Very few guests are as fascinating as our next one. He is psychic astrologer Ray Setti, and he joins us now. Nice to have you back, Ray.
Thank you for having me back. I'm very happy to be here.
And Ray and I spent some time together last night. He came over to the house, and Nancy and Ray and I all had dinner and stuff. And
went on the boat.
It's kind of, you know, it's interesting because we're talking about it when we knew you were on your way over. We're going, psychic coming into the house. This could be a little scary.
A little intimidating, yeah. But it's all good, right?
Did you know what you were coming to eat before you even arrived?
No, actually, no, I didn't.
No, okay.
But I had a great warm feeling when I walked in the house.
Good.
So, yeah,
Ray just gave me some great news. He said something big is going to happen with my brother.
With your brother,
and
absolutely.
my brother has been working on a restaurant now for 6 years, building it from the ground up, and he's supposed to open it maybe in January.
Yes,
so.
well, I'd say it's happening. There's a celebration coming.
That's great.
So it's great for him.
That'll be my mother doing a jig if he actually opens it.
He's actually going to be doing be doing very well for himself.
Oh my gosh, that's the best news I've ever heard.
He's going to be doing very well for himself.
He's been doing nothing for the.
So I was going to say, I think for the last 3 years, he's probably been very stagnant. But I think now there's a shift coming, and in this coming year, it's going to be a good year for him.
Oh my gosh,
So.
Stagnant is his middle name. Actually, for more than 3 years.
Good thing he's not watching.
Good thing he's not seeing this right now. He'd kill me, but it's true. I hope you're right about that.
I do too.
We had so much fun last night when you were over. We tried not to talk a whole lot of shop, but it's hard not to.
It's kind of hard not to, yeah.
Yeah, and we appreciated that. And one of the things that you wanted to focus on is that the whole spiritualistic idea of astrology and humanitarianism is coming full circle now. And we're moving into a different arena when it comes to mankind.
There's more of an awareness of spirituality that's really surfacing right now. And one of the things, so many people have misconceptions about astrology and what astrology is all about. They think of the horoscopes in the newspapers and magazines. And that's really a very inaccurate representing of what astrology is all about. And when you're looking at an individual's chart, you're really looking at thousands of points that you're factoring in and coming to conclusions, decisions based upon the individual's choices, because it's really all about free will and the choices that we make and working with planetary energies. It's kind of like when a surfer rides a wave, you know, you kind of ride with the wave and not against it. It's the same way with planetary energies. And when you're aware of what's happening in the cosmos, if you will, you kind of just know to go with the energies, and sometimes you know when to just step back a little bit. So
I've got to tell you, at first I was really a skeptic when it came to astrology, and I thought, oh, hocus pocus, what do they know? You know, stars above, whatever. And then I read this really basic book that did a breakdown of each person's sign. And you know, usually when you're looking, you can usually find something about yourself in all the signs.
Sure.
But when I looked at mine, I thought, okay, that's right. And then it told me who I was most compatible with, which signs. And I thought, oh, sure. But really, when I started looking at my history and who I'm with now, perfect match.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
Makes sense. Sure, it makes sense. And it's all about having the awareness of how the energy works and working with that energy.
And to Ray's credit, not to belittle anybody who writes articles or weekly or daily columns about your horoscope, Ray has been asked by a fairly significant publication to do that for them, and you.
I chose not to.
Not doing it.
I felt like if I did, it would kind of go against everything that I believed and that that I talked about. So, and it's really, again, it's all about the human potential. It's kind of what I talk about in my book. An astrology chart, from my perspective, is about human potential and what we can choose to realize at any time during the course of our lives when we approach anything with awareness.
Well, what is your mission? What is your goal? When you find out something about someone, what did ultimately want to
you know, I'm hoping to give an individual a different perspective on what's happening in their lives, maybe give them a different sense of awareness and give them a different approach as to how to look at a specific situation, and hopefully inspire them to really maybe see a little bit more about themselves than they normally do, and that they, you know, and if something's not working for them, to inspire them to make a change first for themselves and then for the, you know, for whoever is around them.
All right. Last time you were here, you said Cindy and I had good things coming our way. Still the case, I hope?
Yeah, well, there are big changes coming for the show, and I think there are going to be a lot of doors opening and professional opportunities that are really going to kind of like lunge you into the spotlight a little bit more. So,
all right.
As long as you go with it, it's going to be real good.
Just go with the flow.
We'll take it.
Okay.
We'll take it.
Ray Setti, thank you very, very much.
Thanks for having me.
Ray's new book is called 12 Dimensions to the Human Potential.
Let's, I predict we're going to now throw it over to Lindsay, because I think she's got the lowdown.
Yes, guys, you predicted right. We're giving you the lowdown on a little holiday shopping. Now, overall, holiday shopping sales are